Hello, hello. All right, so this recording is for students who are going to be exploring the introduction of Happy Birthday. All right, now in your packet, it actually says add in introduction and ending. Okay, so we're going to talk about the introduction only. I'll make a separate video for the ending, but the introduction is kind of fun. So on this page, I'm going to play for you the options that they gave us, but I'm also going to add my phone camera so that you can see that. Okay, so I'm sitting here at the piano. You should just see the keys. And what I have here is I'm going to be playing this, this introduction first, and then I'm going to show you what this rolled chord is. So we're going to do that first. So if we were to block it, now whichever one you like the most, I want you to put a big old star by it on your packet, okay? But this is how the first one is. And then you go into your so that's the very first one. All right, now, this one here, this is, see these little squiggles? This is going to be a rolled chord. So I'm actually going to roll it by playing one key at a time. This one, this one, this one, this one. So I'm going to do them very quickly, but all one at a time. So it's the same exact thing as what I did, but instead of blocked, it's rolled, and it's so fancy. Woo! You hear that? So remember, you're putting stars next to everything that you think is amazing and that you want to learn. Okay, this one here, you see all these weird symbols here? That's called a tremolo. So it's almost like we're just getting all spazzy here, and our hands are going to be kind of out of whack. So we're just going to like go move our hands back and forth, like, so it's going to be like, so that's the third one. All right, the fourth one, right here, this one, it's where I'm just breaking everything up slowly. Still the exact same thing, just breaking it up. Okay, and the last one. And this one is a favorite for good reason. These are arpeggios. So this is just a broken D major chord, broken D major chord, broken D major chord, broken D major chord, and then a D at the end. And I'm going to go left hand, right hand, left hand, right hand, left. So it's going to go like this. So if you get your hands set, it's the exact same thing if you did left hand, right hand, but you're breaking it, so it's like this. Oops, sorry. Okay, now you can really mix that up if you get that down. These are arpeggios. You might have done them in piano gymnastics, but you can have fun with them, so you can repeat them. So you could do like your left hand, right hand, then left hand the same line, right hand, and then just right hand up here. You could do just a few. You could do the whole piano. And then you could go backwards. Oh my goodness, what is happening? It is the most dramatic happy birthday ever. So those are some examples of introductions. Now, if you like the other ones, I'm going to get a little bit more in depth with those and show you what they actually are so that you can play it on the piano. So let me zoom in here so that you can see it. There we go. Zoom, zoom, zoom. So these notes right here, this first one, I'm going to break this down. This note right here, if you do face jibbity, we'll do jibbity face actually because we're doing line notes. So G, B, D. So that top note is a D. These are octaves, so it's D and D. You're 1 and 5. Oh, my hand's huge. 1 and 5 at the same time. Okay? These right here always start with the notes that you know. You should know middle C, and that's a D. So you have middle C and D on the top. Bring it down a skip from C, which is A. Down a skip from A, woo-hoo, which is F, and it is sharp. So these are your notes for that, okay? And these are the same exact notes for this, except they're just rolled and broken. But we also have the fifth in here, so we have the A. So we have an octave of D's, just like before, but we have an A in between. But then we still have our D, C, A, F sharp, okay? And then if I get over here, it's the exact same thing as the first, but they're just all spazzy, you know, back and forth. You're moving like your pinkies and thumbs back and forth together, okay? If I go down to, maybe you liked this one down here and you were like, this is the best ever. Well, guess what? This is the exact same thing as this one to here. But this is just one note at a time. So you're playing the D, but it's tied. So you're playing D and then middle C. So one at a time. Boom, boom, right? And then here you have F sharp, A, C, D. These are all ties. So you're just playing one note at a time, okay? So that's pretty cool. And then the last one that I was talking about, the arpeggios, these are just D major chords. Remember, D majors are triangle chords, right? So we have D, F sharp, and A. And I always tell people it's easiest to block it. Block that up the piano. Here, let me put it, see if I can have it point at the keys so that you can see my hands. Zoom out a little bit. Zoomy zoom. Okay. So yeah, it's always best if you give it a good block, the right hand block, left hand block, and then right hand block. I know you can't see it, but I'm going to block right hand. And then my two finger, my left hand is going to cross over and play the D by itself. And then once you get good at blocking them, sorry, I know this is like far. Once you're good at that, then you start the bottom note, middle, top. Bottom, middle, top, bottom, middle, top, bottom, middle, top, bottom, middle, top, D. All right? And you can really play around with that. It doesn't have to be those exact same ones. I mean, you can really mix it up and have fun. That's the whole goal of this project, is to really have fun. So what I really want you doing is to decide, hold on just a sec. I really want you to decide what works best for you and what you enjoy. And maybe this sparks some curiosity or maybe some creativity where you're like, I like those, but I'm gonna do this. And it's like something completely different. As long as it's related in the D major chord area, it's gonna work, okay? But if you start throwing in like different chords or whatever, we start on a D. I don't know if you remember this. This might be like that language. It's a little bit harder, but this is our dominant. We start with our dominant, which is D. So we're going to be starting with our dominant chord, which is D major. Our ending will be G. So we'll be doing G major chords at the end. They're not going to be the same. Okay, that's all I have. I hope you have a great week. Talk to you later. Bye.